Alright, so I'm supposed to hop on here real quick and explain something about the supplement. No, it's supposed to be used as a weight loss supplement, and I'm using it as a, they have an immune supplement. I'm gonna try that, but I wanna see what this does. I'm in the middle of a reaction to most likely poison ivy or poison sumac. This is why I've thought of moving to the desert, but I'm not, the desert. So, and then I take a homeopathic histamine, but it's not curing the problem. Now I have wild turkey tail mushroom here, but we should have probably harvested it last fall. Or no, it didn't have... No, I'm not showing you my eyes. It's like all over. I mean, it's like I took a bath in it. A little bit. This is real bad. You can't see it on here. Well, I mean, I caught it in time. You know what I mean? I got the clay on in time, the bentonite on in time. Is this? No, I'm not using it like what it says, but I gained weight again, so... GLP-3 is... Alright, it's not too bad, but... No, I see it there. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying it out. It's kind of like you kind of want to not leave it alone, and I don't think that's good. You know what I mean? You don't want to just sit around taking a tincture all day. But it's kind of like that I'm only going to do like a quarter. Your body knows whatever's in that. So it's... That one was a little more... You want to have a chaser, put it in your water. I'm sure they don't recommend what I just did either. I just put it right under my tongue. Did that make me look a little less fat? John said he thinks it's like a fisheye camera on these stupid phones we got. Because we got like super cheap ones. Guys are out there paying like thousands for a phone. What in crate? Do you know how to throw them out? I don't want to get into trash, but like we might have to have a trash talk here soon. What we do with our trash. How much trash do we produce? I don't believe in taxing people and all this psychotic reverse Nazism, but it's still Nazism, or it's fucked up. Like, but this is just one of those I just ramble on. I have days like this just for fun. And, but I'm going to go because it's 3 minutes of it. But how much trash do you produce is kind of a thing. Or do you collect trash? Like, we could be kind of along the lines of maybe there's a problem going on there, or we pick up stuff for projects. We left so much at Brentwood, it was disturbing, and like we told them we were so sorry so many times. Hip or Poe, it must have been Poe, ripped my hip out. There had been a gunshot in the backyard at me, and from that point forward, if I wasn't careful, they could rip my hip out. I know that seems extreme, but if you have a piece of cement on 4 legs and they make a decision and they can block you because they're like a mini bull and a dog, then yeah, they can. And you're not firmly footed, because you have to be firmly footed when walking with these two. They don't differentiate in the pack. They run into one another when they walk. They're very together. They don't, it's just not, they don't get like what you're doing. Like they run into one another. So, are you in their pack? Well, I'm going to go because this is a strange conversation, but mostly it would be just not taking too much of it all at once. And it simply is too expensive. I mean, I'm going to be honest. So, I really think they need to adjust some of that, but maybe they know what they're doing. And that's not a good sales pitch. So, there I am, failing in the sales department again is I mean, I would say it's gold. I mean, it looks like gold. I mean, it's, but it's not gold, and but it's kind of a gold color. Am I going to tell you what each bottle costs? No, I can't. And that was kind of what happened with Arbonne, but that fizzled out a lot quicker because this friend of mine did such the strangest pressuring on me. And I told her I wasn't ready, and I told her I wasn't good at sales, and if I couldn't stand behind nearly every single product, it's not going to work, because I'd had that problem at a company where I was really good at selling the one product because it made sense and the other one didn't. And even though I would try to do it, then I found myself having to lie. Then I was lying at the work because it's a sales job, and lying was encouraged. God literally let the car, I'm not going to say the last time, I literally tried to fight to go to work. And it was nothing but heading down a horrible slope of hell. But I could make money there. And John had just got laid off. And they were doing all these layoffs during the Obama era. Everyone forgets Obama, huh? You forget Obama layoffs and everyone's stuff on the side of the road. And the foreclosure went up. Fannie Mae and whoever else bought up all the properties. Hannah, they got so scrupulously, illegally fraudulent. Howard Hanna Realty. And boy, were they after us. Whew, the shit they did to us when we were looking at a house, or we had them look at our house, or... So I don't know why everyone's forgetting Obama and they're forgetting I was all over the illegal underground fracking. They weren't telling people they were fracking in the ocean, but near too close to shores. Just really haphazard shit near Asia and stuff. And I totally have that destination wrong. I wrote it down, but it's gone now. It's gone this morning, but that's just a wrap in the shack. The brick house that I'm never going to get done. I'm never going to get done. There's just no way, And when I pulled down, one small piece of trim, and Bo was like this, walking around in the other room he thought that the sky was falling. So then I have to lock the dogs out. Oh, shit. Shoot. I can't believe I fell for this. But you know what, guys? The 3 International is brand new. This is... If you want to fly to the sky with one of the new on-the-spot famous supplemental companies, you got to get in the first few years. We're literally kind of getting in late if we were to get in at all, because I don't think I'm going to get in, because there's already been kind of this one really big confusion. But I guess you could say I got maybe a little bit too forward. I wanted to go to this Iowa meeting because I figure, is it going to be that close again? Maybe it will be. So, And I don't want to get into any more of it, but maybe they were still deciding. So I think it's really like this week or next week I need to make a sale. So why don't you help a lady out? Nobody wanted to donate. They don't give a fuck if I got beat up by the cops, so don't donate there. That's fine. I'm gonna dismantle that. And you'll just say, well, you guys should have managed your money better. Well, that was kind of the trap of these events that happened to us, which was we had to put money out for this, that, and that. It's really none of your business, but I don't like ever asking for money, so the fact that I even tried was really degrading for me, and I think it literally threw me into some kind of horrible state. So I'm going to pull the GoFundMe, and I don't know how people can consciously do it. So I think it works when it's supposed to work, I guess, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But people just really need me to be the villain on this, and I'm not the villain. And maybe the reactor, the verbal reactor, but not the threatener, not the I'm on your property with the pitchfork, you know. I mean, I'm never on their properties. They're on my properties. They send people on my properties when at will, but never on anyone's property. Nope. Nope. We went on his property once in the beginning because he set up this fence thing where he paid this guy that we knew and we wanted to see if they'd go through with it. And then he went through with it and knocked our fence down, forfeited totaling his car because the buddies would help him fix his car. And we watched the whole scene like it was rolled out of some kind of retard nations. But they were friends with the cops, so who's the retard now?